One of the most asked questions regarding high-waisted midi or maxi-length skirts is what sort of tops to wear with them and how to style them. So that is exactly what I'm going to share with you in today's video. I prepared a few examples and I will show you what sort of tops you want to wear, how to style them, and same goes for shoes. Now let me start with this first example. I'm wearing this cami white top and I just let it fall down loosely. When it comes to my shoe wear, I'm wearing these loafers. I have to say that this look doesn't have a proportion at all. There is no silhouette, there is no certain accent. Everything is so boxy and undefined. And to do that, best would be to accentuate your waist. And that is what I did over here. I just tucked in this cami and that's it. But when it comes to these loafers, I have to say that I'm really not a fan of loafers with this sort of a midi length skirts. But honestly, same can be said for maxi length skirts. Loafers just don't look like elegant in a way to match the elegance of this skirt, because that is what that skirt is, like a skirt of that kind, a column or pencil midi maxi length skirt is in a way an elegant piece, and the loafers definitely don't have anything to add to that sort of a design. So for that reason, I swapped these loafers and instead of them, I popped on ballet flats. And by swapping loafers for ballet flats, it immediately made this look to be in a way more flattering and more stylish. But to finish it, I popped on this black blazer and then this beige purse just to tie those black tones from black skirt and beige tones from beige detail on ballet flats, and that's it. In this example over here, I'm wearing this champagne shirt. I just let it fall down loosely, and when it comes to my bottoms, I'm wearing these black pointy ballet flats. So what I don't like in this look is, of course, we are again lacking proportions, we are again lacking the silhouette, and in order to fix this look, I tucked inside this shirt, but the way how I did it is by creating that front knot and then just the rest of the shirt I tucked inside this skirt. That is such an easy way to always create an interesting look, and in a way you created an effortless look just by tucking inside a shirt like that. But nevertheless, this silky shirt is always going to add an elevated touch to the look simply because it is silky or satin shirt. But to finish this look, these ballet flats had to go out. So instead of those ballet flats, I added these beige mules, and I love how I tied those neutral tones, neutral top with neutral shoes, and that's the look. The reason why I created this look is just to show you that a midi length skirt can be worn with high heels as well, and this is such a beautiful and flattering and really classy look, honestly, really timeless look, a look that won't ever date because we're talking about all the classic staples here. In this look over here, I'm wearing this black top, this black skirt of course, but I also added this chunky or thick cream or beige belt, and I matched it with these cream pointy ballet flats. What I wanted to accentuate here as a mistake is that you don't want to add this sort of a chunky thick belt because it soaks all the attention from the rest of your outfit, and it is just ruining the look for that reason. So instead of this chunky cream belt, I replaced it for a simple sleek black belt, and those cream ballet flats I replaced for black kitten heels. This way we have a really beautiful and such a simple streamlined all black look. Monochromatic way of styling is definitely one of the easiest ways to always go after when we're talking about these sort of skirts, because by creating that full streamlined look, you're also going to appear a little bit taller, and that is something that always looks so flattering. So by removing that chunky beige belt in this look over here, now we have a really beautiful and elegant streamlined look. We still have a black belt with a golden buckle detail that is just adding a nice finishing touch to this overall look. And to finish this look with this black clutch, just to add a smart finishing touch to this look. In this look over here, I'm wearing this really long white satin shirt. Now, you might be wondering, why am I wearing such a long shirt? Well, that is just to show you that a shirt of this kind can also be styled with midi or maxi length skirts, and there is a way how you can tuck it inside, even though it is that long. And when it comes to shoes, I'm wearing these white sneakers. Now, because we have this satin shirt, in my opinion, satin shirt doesn't really work that nice with these sort of sneakers. So instead of these sneakers, I went after these really simple Zara white flats to match the white shirt on top. But now, when it comes to tucking, what I did is I only buttoned few buttons, and the remaining of the buttons I didn't want to button, so I just pulled it at the back. I rolled the shirt at the back, I made a slight knot, and then I just put it inside. I just tucked it inside, and the top of the shirt I just let fall down loosely over it so that knot can't be seen. That is one of the simplest ways how you can do if, for example, you have some longer shirt, you want to wear it, but you always give up on it simply because it is long. So for that reason, I wanted to share this long white shirt just to show you that long shirts can also be styled and tucked inside these sort of skirts without it being so obvious or looking too bulky. And to finish the look, I popped on this white purse, and that's it. This look is meant for those days when you want to look elegant, because that is what a satin shirt always brings to the look, but because of these flats, you're also going to feel a little bit more comfortable as well, and it is such an elegant everyday sort of a look. But I still want to show you an example of how you can wear sneakers with this sort of skirt, because sneakers absolutely work perfectly fine with these sort of midi length skirts, but you want to pay attention to what sort of sneakers you're wearing. You don't want to wear those chunky platformed sort of sneakers. Instead, you want to opt after something that is a little bit more sleeker in its design. You don't want sneakers with a lot of elements. So for that reason, here I'm wearing these same white Nike sneakers, and on top I'm just wearing this simple white shirt. But you always want to tuck inside the white shirt. You can do front tuck, side tuck, or any sort of a tuck you like. I wanted to show you this look just so you can see how sneakers look absolutely sporty and effortless when being styled with this midi length skirt. I just finished the look with this black purse, and that's it. So I hope, based on all of these examples, that you see what are the things you don't want to do and what are those things we want to do. So yeah, I really hope all of these examples helped you and maybe inspire you in a way how you can style your midi or maxi length skirt. And yeah, that will be it in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I see you all in the next one. Bye!